Hey, how are ya? Noxis Flak here, and welcome to another Pokémon Red version playthrough video. We are starting right where we left off. We are currently in Vermilion City. We are going to go into Diglit's cave, see where it takes us, and after that adventure and coming back from Diglit's cave, we will defeat the gym leader of Vermilion City. It may have sounded like the volume just cut out, but actually I muted the microphone for a massive sneeze, and I'm using the microphone in this super janky system to capture the game volume. I'm sorry. Speaking of terrible production quality, why not give this video a like and subscribe to see more? I'm going to be playing through the entire game of Pokémon Red, and afterwards I think I'm going to play Pokémon Yellow version. Alright, with that out of the way, we are in Diglit Cave. What a surprise! Diglit dug this long tunnel. It goes right to Viridian City. Obviously, we want to catch a Diglett, and if we're lucky, we're going to catch a Dugtrio. This is a great place for World War II Ranger to get some good training in. Alright, let's try to use a move that doesn't make the Diglett faint. I have failed in this endeavor. World War II Ranger, you are too powerful. Alright, let's try this again. Level 17, weaker than the last one. Oh, very good, yes. There we go. I am going to waste my Leech Seed PP in order to waste time to lower this Diglett's health. This is not a very efficient way to play this game. Don't do what I'm doing. Do what I say, not what I do. So anyway, we want to catch the Diglett. We also want to see, if we get lucky, we might find a Dugtrio. Dugtrio shouldn't be so weak that it's like hard for World War II Ranger to catch though, so. While off camera, I've thought deeply about what I'm going to do with my TM28 Dig. And I think I'm saving it for a Pokemon that we should catch, not in today's episode, but in the next couple of episodes. I think is what I'm going to do. Because Saucy Boy needs to learn Earthquake. That is his dream. And I would have to replace Dig with Earthquake, but it's useful to have Dig on your team instead of needing to use escape ropes. So I don't want to get rid of Dig with Earthquake. I want to just have both. Just have different Pokemon learn them both. Alright, let's use the Pokeball. Alright, Diglett was caught. There we go. Good job, World War II Ranger. Diglett is a mole. Lives about 1 yard underground where it feeds on plant roots. It sometimes appears above the ground. No. Alright. If it is anything but a Dugtrio, it must die. And by die, I mean faint, because this is a children's game. Oh, that would have been a lot easier for World War II Ranger to deal with. Alright, let's level up, buddy. And there goes the battle. I always thought it was wild where Diglett Cave took you. Like, it makes no sense that the amount of steps, which are very few, to get through Diglett Cave takes you where it takes you. I will open the town map when we appear on the other side to show you what I'm talking about. And here comes the Razor Leaf. This Razor Leaf move is making short work of this diglit. Oh yes, very important that that was a critical hit. No Doug Trio. Oh, did I speak too soon? I did not. But we have to come back before we go to the gym, so. Another critical hit. It's super effective. I went to Rock Tunnel, but it's dark and scary. If a Pokemon's flash could light it up. What? Alright, we've appeared. Diglit's Cave. But where are we? Check it out. So we went from... ignore all these things that we've not been to before. Sorry, everyone. We went from... I'm so sorry. Vermilion City. That's where we came from. How did Diglit's Cave take me all the way here? I do not believe we took enough steps. Look at all the water we would have had to have been underneath. I don't believe it. But fun. So, I like to go up first. Is there anything up here? No. No, there isn't. Here's a fun little tidbit. Can't go there. But we've been there already. That is actually the exit to... I'm losing my mind. Viridian Forest. Alright, and what is in this house? A fainted Pokemon can't fight, but it can still use moves, like Cut. Thank you. I'm looking for an Abra. Want to trade one for Mr. Mime? I lied to you viewers. I played when I wasn't recording and I caught an Abra. I couldn't live with myself not catching an Abra. That's all I did, I promise. But I caught this Abra specifically so that I could trade with this player. I think that's the last time I'm going to do that to you all. So now we're experiencing the wonders of trade from our Game Boys. I gave him my Abra, which I caught off screen. I'm so sorry. It's just so boring to make you all watch me try to catch it. Mr. Mime is transferred. And this is the only way to catch a Mr. Mime in Pokémon Red. Check it out. We did this for the Dex. Take good care of Mr. Mime. Traded Abra for Mr. Mime. Hey, thanks. Isn't my old Mr. Mime great? Let's check him out. Marcel. He is psychic. He knows confusion and barrier. We're not going to use him, but he's nice to fill the decks. Alright, I'm sorry for lying to our viewers. Let's use Cut. Farfetch'd is using Cut. Alright. Once a Pokemon learns Flash, you can get through Rock Tunnel. Thank you for telling me. Hi, remember me? I'm Mr. Professor Oak's aide. If you've caught 10 kinds of Pokemon, I'm supposed to give you HM05. So, Noxis, have you caught at least 10 types of Pokemon? Yes! 24 Pokemon. Congratulations. Here you go. So I got HM05. It is Flash. Everyone was talking about it. So let's see who I have that can actually learn Flash. Well, for now, we'll teach it to Mr. Mime, but HMs are not one-time use, so not a big deal. Ooh, what is this? HP up. Well, sorry World War II Ranger, but our strongest Pokemon is Saucy Boy, and his health must go up. Oh, what is this? Another Moonstone. And you see all of the opportunities to cut. This will take us back. I'll bring up the town map again. Take us back to the beginning. So this is like an early game way of returning to the beginning of the game. Now that we've experienced all the fun that there is here, let's go back to Diglit's Cave. Sorry, everyone. And hopefully catch a Dugtrio, but if not, it's not a big deal. And then we will battle Lieutenant Surge, the third gym leader of Kanto. When I was a kid, I thought he was way cooler because he was the Lightning American, and I'm an American. It didn't get much deeper than that. I have matured. He is mid now. He is mid! Alright. Let's use some more Razor Wind World War II Ranger. To be clear, the Aber I caught off screen was caught in the same place we saw one 2 episodes ago, north of Misty's gym in Cerulean City. It wasn't a cheat. It wasn't anywhere else. I just rode my bike up there. I think it would have been pretty boring to watch. So, oh, Diglit's faster than me and use Dig. We are in big doo-doo, boys. Dig is a good move. Yeah. Our higher level is how we made it through that just fine. What you got, game? Look, I'll let World War II Ranger level up. He's almost at his final form. Very good. Very good, World War II Ranger. What is this? This is massive hype, everyone. What is the World War II Ranger? What are you doing? What are you doing? World War II Ranger has evolved into Venusaur, his final form. Our team is pretty powerful, boys. We're pretty powerful right now. I'd be scared of us. Okay. No Dugtrio, cool. Alright, so before we do that, let's take a stop at the Pokemon Center. We have a couple things I want to do. First and foremost, we need to heal before we go to a Pokemon gym. Thank you. Next, let's deposit Diglit for now. And I don't need to be holding on to Flash. I might need to grab it again when the time comes. The Moonstone, don't need to be holding on to that. And I think everything else we can keep. Alright, gotta keep that, because in Generation 1 you have very limited bag space. You gotta constantly be up on it, or you'll find yourself in a cave, and your options are pick that up or throw it out. Or don't pick it up or throw out something in your items, and that's just not what you want. Alright, now that we know cut, we can get to the gym, and here it is. Yo, champ in the making. Lieutenant Surge has a nickname. People refer to him as the Lightning American. He's an expert on electric Pokemon. Birds and water Pokemon are at risk. Beware paralysis too. Lieutenant Surge is very cautious. You'll have to break a code to get to him. I think now would be a good time to test it. Oh, it's not on me. Never mind. We'll do that later. First, let's take away his minions from him. This is no place for kids. First of all, I feel like All the kids are playing real life Pokemon in this universe. What are you talking about? That's a very cute Pikachu. World War II Ranger, you got a lot going on for Generation 1 graphics. They were trying to fit a lot into a very small amount of space, you can tell. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of World War II Ranger's new exceptional look? It looks like he's got a really big feathery hat. That's what I think. And it's a critical hit. Wow, surprised me. Next. I'm a lightweight, but I'm good with electricity. It's it's an interesting opener, you know. Rocker. It's time for some body slam action. Alright, Magnemite. Remember, in Generation 1, Magnemite is not part steel. So we can hit him with a body slam, and it is not weak. We're doing good, World War II Ranger. I'm really proud of you. You're making Dad proud. Alright, here comes Voltorb. Yeah, you're a little too strong. I'm going to need you to calm down. You're kind of scaring the kids. Fried. 500 Pokeyen. When I was in the Army, Lieutenant Surge was a strict CO. Sorry, I don't know why I always view him as being an old man. There is an interesting tone here about how he's a Lightning American and Kanto is a region in Japan. This would imply that he is like an American naval officer because of all the American bases in Japan ever since the end of World War II. Feels a little too real-worldy to me. There's an entire theory that the reason that the main character doesn't have a dad and everything looks kind of ruined and the infrastructure looks like a mess and kids are just roaming amok without parents is that because this is a horrible post-World War II Japan, and maybe the Pokemon are a product of radiation. It's an interesting online theory about the game. It's a little dark though, a little dark. And what we're doing right now is we are searching through trash cans looking for a secret switch. The trick is when you find the secret switch, the trash can next to it will be the other switch. But you don't know which one. I have checked them all but this one. Hey, there's a switch under the trash. Alright. Alright, we got lucky. Let's go battle Lieutenant Surge. Hey kid, what do you think you're doing here? You won't live long in combat, that's for sure! Also, he's Gunny. That's who this guy is. I tell you, kid, electric Pokemon saved me during the war! They zapped my enemies into paralysis. I'll do the same to you. So again, this goes into the whole war theory, which is so your enemies, meaning the locals, because you're the Lightning American, and we're in Japan, right? I mean, that's what he means, right? Little 6-year-old Noxis Flak mind couldn't figure this out, but now that I'm an adult, it's maybe you shouldn't be yelling this, at a Japanese child. Seems kinda... Keep these thoughts in your head, man. Alright, World War II Ranger has leveled up. Here comes Pikachu. But if it's canonically the 90s, then maybe this guy's an older fella who was in Vietnam, and he's talking about the war in Vietnam, which of course in the Pokemon world means he brought a Raichu to Vietnam, which is all did we win the war then? I don't know. I don't want to think about this anymore. Anyway, Raichu's been paralyzed, so I was warned I would get paralyzed in this electric gym, so there's that. And we did it easily. World War II Ranger did it all by himself. Lieutenant Surge, whoa! You're the real deal, kid. Fine then, take this Thunderbat. As a kid, I was this super tough army guy told me I was the real deal, and I was like, yeah, I am. Because this lieutenant told me I am. The Thunderbat cranks your Pokemon speed. Also lets you fly anytime, kid. You're special. Take this. TM24, what is that? Contains Thunderbolt. Teach it to an electric Pokemon. You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do with Thunderbolt? I am going to teach Thunderbolt to a Pokemon. That's right, Saucy Boy, who is not electric, is learning Saucy Boy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We don't need Horn Attack anymore. We have Mega Punch. He's got Bubble Beat. He's got Mega Punch. He's got Thunderbolt. Saucy Boy cannot be stopped. Nope, there's only trash in here. Alright everyone, that is going to be the end of today's video. There is one thing I want to show everyone before we finish. So I'm going to run over here. This is something that I know many people who played this game in the 90s, replayed it when they were older, still don't know this, and I believe I'm doing this correctly. You can actually cut the grass with Cut. I didn't know this until I was in my 30s, and I'm only 32. So, yeah, you can just cut the grass. It's not an efficient way of going through the grass. It's not, don't do it, but you can. You can do it. Alright, let's go to the Pokemon Center. I'm going to hold on to Mr. Mime until we have a Pokemon that can learn Flash. Until then, he's just there for Flash. That's all he's there for. Alright, and as we always end the video, let's check out the stats. We now have 25 Pokemon thanks to World War II Ranger evolving my Secret Abra. We caught a Diglit and finally Mr. Mime. We then have 5 hours and 4 minutes into the game, and as you can see, we have 3 badges. We have 3 out of 8 badges. And then let's save. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next Friday for the next episode.